Alright guys, welcome back to Assassin's Creed 3. Last time we met in Assassin's Creed, we just began, excuse me, we just did some homestead missions, and I think today we're just going to be continuing on with that, because that's just the reality of this part. Though I do think this is the end of the session, if I'm remembering right, so it might be purely filler at this point. Speaking of filler, I mean, well, that's a terrible segue considering that I don't actually think today's episode of Invincible was filler, but at the time of recording, there's actually been a lot of shows that I've been watching because of, you know, they all premiere on the same fucking day. Like, Maul Shadow Lord started, and I've been watching that. And then Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Invincible Season 4 legit just finished today. And,
who is selling the papers that slander him?
Whoa, Connor, it's libel if it's printed.
The pamphlets are being distributed by a few paper boys around Boston.
Anyway, and then, like, The Boys season, series, last season just started too, so I'm just like, man. And then, like, on top of that, in a couple weeks, I think, Devil May Cry Season 2 is coming up.
I'll take that if you're giving it.
Devil May Cry Season 2 is coming up soon, and I actually do genuinely look forward to that because I did like the first season. You know, I didn't think there are some people who thought the Devil May Cry, who thinks the Devil May Cry anime is an absolute dumpster fire and all that shit. I actually don't think it's that bad. I actually thought it was pretty good. You know, yeah, it wasn't, you know, there's a few criticisms about the Devil May Cry anime that I have, which is, it mainly is about Lady, you know, her constant use of fuck. It's like, I think, like, every single line uses fuck at least 2 times. And I don't even think I'm exaggerating on that front. Because... And it's just like, it's a very bad attempt at being edgy. Kind of similar to the DMC reboot. Jesus Christ, how many times do I have to fucking do this? This is like the rule of 3, not the rule of 500.
It's not much, but very kind of you.
Where's the man printing these pamphlets?
Look, mister, there's a man who pays me to hand these papers out. So long as he's doling the coin, I'll be doing what he asks.
Was Connor about to kill the kid? What was going on there? Why'd I take my sword out? It's like, listen here, you little shit. Beat up or pickpocket the overseer. Oh, that was easy. I didn't even get caught. Okay. Surprised I didn't just go with the beat up method. But actually what's funny about Invincible Season 4 is that people are saying the new episode was purely filler, and no, it wasn't that bad. In fact, I actually think it was probably one of the better season finales. I actually really liked it. You know, I think people are saying that because there was literally no action in it. There was no fight scenes in it. There was one fight scene towards the end of the episode, and even I wouldn't even call it a fight scene, to be honest with you, because it was just really, it was Mark throwing punches and the his opponent was doing nothing. But like throughout the entire episode, you know, we were just seeing the ripple effects of the Viltrumite War and its toll, especially on Mark. And that's the point. And it was, I thought it was really good. I thought it was really good, especially the fake outs that they had throughout the episode. And then, like, you know, the final time where it turns out, oh shit, his hallucinations weren't fake, or, well, they were, but he was right. I'm trying to stay vague for spoiler reasons, because I know not everybody watches Invincible or watches episodes of new TV shows as they come out. They sometimes wait a bit or until the entire season's out. But I heard people complaining that the new episode just isn't that interesting, and it's like, I feel like it's because you don't have an attention span. Like, I think you have the attention span of a fucking toddler. But whatever. Because I thought it was genuinely good. You know, but I still will admit the animation in Invincible is outright, is sometimes just outright terrible. You know, it's like, there are times where it just looks like a fucking Google Slides presentation. What I do? Oh! Oh. Roadhouse. But seriously, what did I do to trigger that? What they did not? What was that? What was that? Just, I don't like your face. Oh, I got a lot of prompts. Yeah, I got a lot of enemies coming after me, so I don't know. Like, what did I do? I think we have to fight them. Alright, fine. Why am I using a sword? You don't need it. Just use the fucking... I just know I never really used the sword in Assassin's Creed 3. I always used the tomahawk because, you know, that's just the best weapon. And I just realized that Connor uses the dagger still. And I'm just like, why? You don't need it. It's like, it's kind of redundant. Then again, you know, Edward uses 2 swords, and then Shay, I think, does a sword and dagger combo. Well, because Connor's hidden blade's actually different than what Ezio and Altair had, especially Ezio, where his can actually like come out and spin into like a dagger, if that makes sense. Like, he can unsheath it and then it can spin out to be like a regular knife, like he can stab with and stuff like that. Oh yeah, this is the, we're looking for the, Achilles' painting.
We need to distribute these blankets soon.
Good riddance to these beggars. The city's better off without them.
Did you rub them proper?
Yeah, never fear. They are coated in disease. Good, let's hurry. These corpses.
It would have burned had it not been here. Achilles will be pleased.
The planks are blatantly clipping through the wood. Probably a part of the fire. Oh right. I just realized. I almost forgot. I mentioned Edward a second ago, but then I remembered. They are revealing the Assassin's Creed 4 remake. I think tomorrow. I think there's supposed to be or is it today? I can't remember. There's a live stream scheduled for either today or tomorrow where they're actually going to be showcasing the remake. Hope it's good. I mean, I'll be talking about it when I watch it, and then inevitably, you know, do the next part of the Let's Play. But I really hope that it looks good, because, you know, this would be their first remake, right? I mean, they've done a lot of remasters, and Assassin's Creed remasters are questionable at times. You know, you got the Ezio collection, which doesn't look terrible, but it does have its moments. And then you got this one. You got this fucking game where I think I ran into more glitches in the entirety of the 06 Let's Play so far. And then, I'm trying to think of another. They never remastered Assassin's Creed 1. They did remaster, no, I think they just only did the Ezio trilogy. Oh, Rogue! Rogue got a remaster, didn't it? Yeah, Rogue got a remaster. That's a weird one to remaster now that I'm thinking about it out loud, but I don't remember what the Rogue remaster was like. Because I remember Rogue was PS3 exclusive because it came out the same day or around the same time as Unity, and then it was remastered for PS4. Even though I think at the time of the remaster, the PS5 was out, so... No, it came out the year before. Never mind. Then again, you could still play it off the You could still play it off your PS5. Nothing stopping you from doing that. Okay, so I'm guessing the rest of this part is going to be me navigating to the main objective. Could have cut this out, but eh. Yeah, it's not that far. It's not as far as it could. It could be much, much worse. I think if I do the Assassin's Creed 4 Let's Play, I'm probably not. Depending on the quality of the remake, I might cut out a lot of. Well, no. From what I heard, apparently they're cutting out all of the modern day stuff in Assassin's Creed in Black Flag Resynced. Like apparently they're cutting that out. Which is going to be kind of interesting. Because, like, that's kind of, you know, a lot of, you know, the Assassin's Creed series, you know, they kind of rely on the modern day stuff. So I wonder what they're doing with that. So I might still play the original whenever I do the Assassin's Creed 4 Let's Play in like 2 years. But I'm going to be cutting out a lot of fucking navigation. I probably won't be even doing as much as I am for this game, because I don't think there's really much to do that is like the homestead missions and stuff like that for 4. I don't remember. I haven't done a full playthrough of 4 in years, because I originally didn't give it a proper chance at the time because I just thought it was overrated, and then eventually I went back and played through it, because I'll be honest, I'm not huge into like the pirates. I'm not huge into pirates and stuff like that. Just never really have been. You know, it's like I've never really been into pirates. I don't know. I've just never really clicked with them. Maybe when I was younger I did, but as I got older, I just kind of stopped caring. The only thing about pirates I care about is internet piracy, but I probably shouldn't say that out loud. But you know, like as I've gotten older, I've just started to hate not hate, but never really be invested into pirate themed stuff. Like, you know, one of my least favorite worlds in Kingdom Hearts is the Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. I've never really been a fan of that. I've only seen the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, and I didn't really care for it. You know, I thought it was good, but it was one of those things where I was like, I'm not gonna go watch the sequels. And then, you know, I played through Black Flag. I said frag, what? Black Flag. And I thought it was good, you know, it's just, you know, it just wasn't my cup of tea, you know, and I think it was just because of I'm just not a big fan of the naval combat in Assassin's Creed 2 either, because I've just never really liked the naval stuff in Assassin's Creed games. Oh, by the way, that British platoon is fighting that elk. I just realized that. That's why I was able to evade it. So technically, I don't have to worry about the Animus flipping out at me about not skinning every animal I kill, because technically I didn't kill it. And there's actually an achievement in this game where you can watch a predator kill prey. So basically, if you watch an animal kill another animal or an enemy, it counts. Because there was one time where I think I just have it, and I just got it randomly. Like, I wasn't even looking at it, and it just popped up on my screen saying, "Hey, you watched it." I'm like, "What? No, I didn't." Because I think what happened was a British guard ended up killing a wolf off screen. Like, I was running past, and, like, the British guard just shot a wolf and killed it. And I was just like, oh, okay. I don't remember, but I know I was just running through the frontier, and I just got it. I don't know what caused it. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I every time I've gotten that achievement, because I think it's in the original, and I know it's in the remaster, and in the original I know I got it randomly. And then what the hell is going? Hey, get out of that! Get out of that bag, weirdo! Freaking weirdo! Every time there's a plastic bag in the room, you flip out. Missing supplies, but judging from the part link,
Commander.
we won't be here long.
Connor, any word on Lee? Not yet. My apologies. I've been distracted. Supply caravans meant for the camp have gone missing. I suspect treachery. A traitor named Benjamin Church, recently released from prison, has vanished as well. The two events are surely related.
What was his crime?
He was caught sending letters to the loyal.
I literally just said it,
detailing
betrayal.
Our troop strength. He claimed it was a scare tactic, that we might avoid war. A poor lie.
I will find church for you.
Thanks, Connor, but I already know about
We
Jesus.
can
He's
have
cool.
intel.
Does it matter?
As you
A
wish.
little, yeah.
We've received reports of trouble along the southern road. Might be he's responsible. I suggest you begin your search there.
All right, but I'm not doing that. I'm actually going to be cutting the part here because I think I want to actually do this. I actually do this sequence in its own session because sequence 9 and 10 are actually a couple of my favorite sequences in this game because, well, you'll see next time in Assassin's Creed 3. So yeah, yeah. So the next time we meet in Assassin's Creed 3, we will be seeing if we can find Benjamin Church and get those supplies back for George Washington. So, see you guys next time, and take care.